Today, you'll need the umbrella at times as we're going to be tracking periods of rain this morning and some scattered areas of rain this afternoon. Veterans Day, yes, it's going to be feeling like winter, even looking like it a little bit. Well, at least what falls from the clouds. A few flurries will be a part of the mix. Shouldn't accumulate to anything, though. And then in terms of the rest of the week, we're going to be just colder than normal and breezy. So as we take a look at the only live radar in the state, there has been another little batch of rain developing. It's really focused across the eastern half, so the western part not seeing much in the way of actually falling precipitation, but nonetheless, we're going to be tracking this rain lingering to the east a little bit longer as we go through the next couple of hours. As we take a look at the wider view here, new development occurring east, not much back to the west, but then there's going to be another surge of development later into the afternoon. But as I widen this map, you look across the northeast, you go from the green and then you flip over to the blue. So there is a cold front, and you can really notice that front when you look at the temperatures. So we have still temperatures on the milder than average side to kick off the day, and that cold is just creeping in our direction, and it's going to be filtering in tomorrow. So let's take a look at how things play out on First Alert Futurecast, kind of help you plan out your day and even get you into tomorrow for Veterans Day. So the showers will be with us this morning. There's through 10 o'clock. Still focused to the east, though. So if you're watching back to the west, you're mainly dry. As we get into the afternoon, some scattered showers can't be ruled out, a few downpours, and maybe even a few wet snowflakes across Litchfield County early evening before things kind of quiet down. Clear skies tonight. The breeze starts to pick up, the temperatures drop, and clouds develop late morning. And yes, there are those little flurries, those blips of blue, and they'll be just kind of flying around out there in the wind, and it is going to be feeling very chilly out there. A little bit of fog to contend with, especially to the east and southeast, so just giving you that first alert. That may slow you down. Also damp conditions out there. That's the live view out of Middletown. Temperatures very pleasant. We have 40s, we have 50s, above average to kick off our day. So if you're going to be heading out and about yourself or with your dog, just have the rain gear with you at times, because you might have to deal with those showers. And then we're dealing with the cold, really intense cold going into Veterans Day, and it's going to be windy. So that awful combination. Growing season ends tomorrow morning along the shoreline where a freeze warning is taking place, and we're expecting it to feel in the 20s and teens in the morning, and maybe feeling as warm as the low 30s during the afternoon tomorrow. First Alert 7-day forecast features after we get rid of the worst of the cold and temperatures struggling to reach the low 40s, we will see a little bit of moderation, but not much. Below average the rest of this week, but we're dry. And then we're going to be bundling up if we're going to the Huskies game. Raising my hand because I will be there. So we're going to dress warm for their last little home game. But yeah, after today's lovely temperatures, it gets a lot colder out there. We will keep you posted on the long range coming up at 7:30. But now let's get an update on traffic with Caitlin.